Castleminer Z is arguably one of the best indie games ever made. Anyone who owned an Xbox 360 has probably heard of it, or if not, played it. Yet to make its return on the Xbox One or Series X, Castleminer Z will go down as one of the best indie games in history. Castleminer Z was released to Xbox Arcade on 9th of November 2011. Xbox Arcade was essentially Xbox's version of indie games, where small creators can post their games on the Xbox Live Arcade for a relatively cheap price, hovering anywhere from 80p to £3. This is where Castleminer Z was found, coming out at the price of about $3 in 2011. Castleminer Z was a very simple game, boasting very simple graphics, using your Xbox avatar as the character you played as, with very simple gameplay and very simple objectives. You could either play survival, which was just to survive. You could play other games like creative, which was let you explore the world, see what the game had to offer. Castleminer Z had very similar gameplay to games such as Terraria and Minecraft. When starting out in a fresh world of Castleminer Z, you would spawn in with the most basic gear the game had to offer. This could be a stone pickaxe, a knife, compass, and a basic pistol. When you first spawn into Castleminer Z, you will spawn next to the Lantern Tower. This is to mark the spawn point in the Castleminer Z world. The first biome you'll spawn in is the forest. This biome is the starting biome, which gives you everything you need to start out, including trees for wood and materials to build a base such as stone, dirt and sand. The most basic enemies can be found in the forest biome, which includes zombies, skeletons and dragons. When playing on easy, zombies and skeletons will only spawn at night, but other difficulties such as normal will have zombies and skeletons spawning when you travel to an area that you've not travelled to before. These will be the easiest enemies to fight in the game, and also the easiest dragon to fight in the game, which is the bog standard fire dragon. Moving away from spawn, we'll enter the elevated forest, which is the next biome. The elevated forest is very similar to the normal forest, except there will be higher hills to climb and even floating islands. This again is where normal enemies like zombies, skeletons and forest dragons can be found. Moving even further away from spawn, the third biome would be the desert biome. This is where the difficulty starts to ramp up, as instead of the forest dragon you will now get the chance to spawn in the desert dragon, which can be identified by the yellowish colour unlike the green colour of the forest dragon. Enemies will also start to get more difficult, such as the zombies and skeletons as seen by their skins. There's not much to the desert biome, as it is mostly just flat biome full of sand and not much else to it. The next biome is the mountains biome, particularly dangerous because this is the first time where there's quite steep heights, so therefore zombies and other mobs can attack you from different heights, making it quite hard to survive as they can jump down from you or even run up to you. The mountains biome is snowy and rocky, so it's great for collecting resources, but apart from that there's not much else to the mountain biome. The next biome is the tundra biome. The tundra biome is made of snow and ice, and this is where harder enemies can be found such as skeletons and zombies. This is also where the frost dragon can spawn. The frost dragon is a blue colour and can shoot ice balls at you, which do more damage than the traditional fireballs seen from other dragons. The next biome is the Orelands. The Orelands is exactly 3,000 blocks away from spawn and is definitely one of the best places in the game to build. The Orelands, as the name suggests, is made entirely of stones and ores all on the surface, ranging from copper to diamond. This makes it ideal for upgrading your weaponry and making strong sturdy bases that enemies cannot break. The Orelands, however, is a very dangerous place to live, as this is where the hardest zombies and skeletons will spawn in, as well as the demon that will occasionally spawn in that will chase you and kill you if you are not careful. The next and definitely most intimidating biome is Hell on Earth biome. This is essentially, as the name suggests, Hell on Earth. The biome consists of lava and bloodstone, one of the best materials used for upgrading your weapons behind the alien weaponry, and will also contain zombies, skeletons, and even demons. The undead dragon, which is the hardest dragon type of all the dragons, can be found in the Hell on Earth biome. It only spawns in Hell and has an undead-like look. The final biome is the Alien Crash Site. The Alien Crash Site can be found just beyond Hell on Earth and consists of alien goo, space rock and aliens. This is where you would go to make the alien weaponry as well as farm diamonds from the aliens. And that is it. This is just a brief overview of Castleminer Z. The game has loads more to offer, such as lucky loot blocks, boss spawner fights and other mob spawners. Castleminer Z will be one of the best indie games ever made. If you had an Xbox 360 and played Castleminer Z at the height of its popularity, you would understand what I mean by this. Unfortunately today it doesn't capture the same feeling as when it was popular, but it does have a nice nostalgic feel to it. This is going to be my first video I've done in a while, so I'm not really sure what I'm doing, so it's probably going to be a bit of a mess of a video, and I'm sure I'll get better over time. But if you guys did like this video and would like to see more, a like and a subscribe would be highly appreciated. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.